Hello students, we will talk about local anesthetics. Local anesthetics are the agents that reversibly block the generation and conduction of impulses along the nerve fiber. They provide pain relief that lasts for few minutes to few hours and used to prevent pain in surgical procedures, dental manipulations, injury and disease. An ideal local anesthetic should possess the following characteristics. It should be non-irritating to tissues, not causing permanent damage. It should have low systemic toxicity. It should have rapid onset of anesthesia and short duration of action. Also, it should be effective whether injected into tissue or applied locally to skin or mucous membrane. Talk about mechanism of action of local anesthetics. Local anesthetics, they cross the biological membrane by passive diffusion. Now they are the weak bases in aqueous solutions, so there will be a mixture of positively charged ions and unionized molecules. Now this work at the level of sodium channels to prevent the action potential to be generated. The molecules will bind within the sodium channel or near its opening, and when they bind to sodium channel, that prevents the conformational change and influx of sodium. So the depolarization is slowed down, and eventually with the minimum blocking concentration of local anesthetic, the action potential is prevented and the electric conduction is blocked. We have injectable anesthetics and we have surface anesthetics. Now injectable, there are again three types: low potency and short duration. Example is procaine, chloroprocaine. Intermediate potency and duration, we have lidocaine, lignocaine, prilocaine. And high potency, long duration, we have tetracaine, bupivacaine, ropivacaine, dibucaine, cinchocaine. Then in surface anesthetic, we have soluble and insoluble types. In soluble, we have lidocaine, cocaine, tetracaine, and in insoluble, we have benzocaine and butylaminobenzoate. Now again, the synthetic local anesthetic, if we see the classification, there are two types: slightly soluble and soluble. The slightly soluble are for surface, that means topical anesthesia, and the soluble ones are for injection. And in the soluble local anesthetic, we have esters and analytes. So ester means the linkage between aromatic acid and amino alcohol. So we have here procaine. And analytes, the linkage is between aromatic amine and amino acid, that is lidocaine. Discovery of local anesthetic dates back to chewing of cocoa leaves by natives of Peru. The isolation of cocaine in 1960 and the structure determined gave the boost to the synthesis of new local anesthetics. As we see the structure of cocaine, we have guanine in this, and this is a potent local anesthetic, but the use were limited because of addiction and high acute toxicity, allergy reactions. Now this is unstable by hydrolysis, gives benzoic acid, methanol and guanine. Now generally when we are using local anesthetic, we have to use a vasoconstrictor like adrenaline. So that reduces blood supply, reduces the rate of removal of the drug and reduces systemic toxicity, and thus it increases the action and increases the activity. Now here cocaine itself causes vasoconstriction, so no need for a vasoconstrictor administration. Now if we remove this carboxymethyl group, that gives benzyl tropine. Okay, so that is, but this is again use of this is abolished because it has addiction ability. Let us talk about procaine hydrochloride. The brand name is Novocaine, Neocaine. See the structure. This is 2-diethylaminoethyl paraminobenzoate monohydrochloride. The properties: it is odorless, small, white crystalline powder, melting point 153 to 158, practically freely soluble in water, alcohol, and slightly soluble in chloroform. Now as the pH is increased from 3.6, it results into hydrolysis. This is used in infiltration, that is peripheral nerve block, epidural block, spinal anesthesia, and it also produces vasodilatation, so we have to give a vasoconstrictor like norepinephrine. It metabolizes to para-aminobenzoic acid, and hence sulfonamides derived from para-aminobenzoic acid should not be used along with local anesthetic. The dosage: infiltration maximum 350 to 500 600 milligrams, is 0.5 to 0.25 to 0.5% solution, and for peripheral nerve block up to 200 ml of 0.5% solution. We'll talk about benzocaine, that is ethyl para-aminobenzoate. This is white odorless crystalline powder, stable in air, insoluble in water, soluble in alcohol, chloroform, ether. It does not form salt, and hence it cannot be given by injection because there is a basic amino group epsin in the side chain. This is used topically only on abraded surfaces and mucous membrane to relieve pain associated with ulcer, wounds, inflamed mucous surface, and this is also non-irritating and non-toxic. This is available as a dosage form in the ointment and cream 20% and lozenges 10 mg. We'll talk about lidocaine. This is also called as lignocaine. Xylocaine is a brand name. And we see the structure. This is 2-diethylamino N 2,6-dimethyl phenyl acetamide monohydrochloride. Occurs as a white odorless crystalline powder, very soluble in water and alcohol. pK is 8, slightly bitter taste, melting point 74 to 79. Now this is more potent than procaine, and the action is more rapid, intense and long duration. The duration increases 2 hours more in combination with epinephrine. Now this is a widely used local anesthetic. This is also used as antiarrhythmic drug given by injection in ophthalmology to achieve facial nerve achronesia and infiltration anesthesia. This is effective in cardiac surgery and life-threatening arrhythmias and acute myocardial infarction. In status epilepticus, the IV infusion is last resort of the drug of choice if failed. Dosage for injection 300 mg with epinephrine, and the topical application 300 mg. The dosage forms 25 in 20 ml single dose vials, 1 and 1.5% in 30 ml single vial dosage. The solution of the drug may be autoclave and may be stored for months at room temperature without significant decomposition. Thank you. Please find the notes in the description. The link is given there.